Hello friends, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mandy. I like to talk about makeup painting, and things that happen in my real life. And if this is something you're interested in, like today's update for the 50 Shades of Green, then stay tuned and hit the subscribe button. Alright, I just want to first of all, before I get into this, yes, this is an update for 50 Shades of Green. Yes, it is late. And I just want to talk about that really quick. You may have noticed there have been a lot of videos coming up on my channel the last couple days, and there was like a week with nothing going on. That is because it's turned winter here. You know, fall, winter, it's cold, it's wet, and I have been dealing with a couple things. Allergies, for one. I get congested allergies this time of year with the moisture, humidity going up, and all the stuff in the air. And then secondly, with the daylight savings, and just the change in weather, it affects my mood, and I start getting my seasonal depression. And it hit me really hard last week, and there were days where I was gonna I'm gonna film today, and then I went, I can barely move. I just had no energy. I am working through it. I upped my vitamin D intake within safe levels, and I'm trying to get out and go for walks, but it is still a struggle for me. But thank you everybody who's been watching my videos, and yeah. So anyway, today we have an update for 50 Shades of Green. Finally, I'm here. So let's get into what I've been working on and what can roll out. And I'm not bringing anything in, so spoiler. Alright, next, first up is the Not Your Mother's Matcha Green Tea and Wild Apple Blossom Conditioner. This is what it's looking like right now. I'm not making a mark, but I saw Kim from Teacher Loves Beauty had a little binder clip, and I thought that was an awesome idea to help. So I mean, I could take it off and we could see that got that much used up. So we are starting to make progress on it so that it is visible progress, and this is really helping with getting product out and squeezing every last bit. I really enjoy it, and I used it 5 times over the last month. So that is pretty good, and I will continue to use that until it is all gone. Next is my shave cream from Alba Botanicals, my coconut lime very emollient shave cream, and I used it twice over the last month, and I was not able to make a new mark. My goal is to finish it. We'll see. Hopefully, you know, once summer comes back around or something. Don't need a whole lot each time you shave because it's very thick. And I remember why I don't like it, because it clogs up a razor quite easily because of that thick lotionness. But, yeah, you know, it is what it is. I gotta get it out somehow. So, next up is into makeup. We have, my first is my I Heart Revolution Heartbreakers palette, Lucky palette, and I brought in shades 1, 4, and 7. My goal is to use each of them 20 times. So far, I have used shade 1 10 times, so I have 10 more to go. Shade 4 I've used 11 times, 12 times. I have 8 uses left. And then shade 7 I have used 11 times, so I have 9 uses left. I am wearing them all today. I have shade 1 on the outer corner of my lid, shade 4 in the inner half, and then shade 7 is underneath that to lighten it up because I have it on a different green for my base. So those are all good. We have less than 10 uses or less on each of those. And then for the base shade, I brought in from my Sapphire in September. My base shade is this one right here called Confidence, And my goal is also to use it 20 times. I have now used it 9. So I have 11 more uses to go on that. So those are going to stay in, and they work together quite nicely. They are quite dark, and so I like to lighten them up. But it is a nice green look. They all work together well. Next up, I had a couple nail polishes. Lucky from LA Colors, did not use. Rise and Shine from Sinful Colors, I did not use. And then we skip down to my nail polish remover. I did use. I have that I used it 9 times this month, which is a personal record. The most I'd used it previously was 5 times in a month. I usually change my nails once a week. Sometimes this last month I kind of changed them more often. And also I occasionally will change my toenails. So that's a separate use. And then this month I think I also went through all my nail polishes and cleaned the tops of the bottles, and I counted that as a use. So I forgot to mark it. Where did my marker go? I put it away. I was trying to mark it, but every time I move it, it sloshes around. So we're just gonna best guess it. Alright, so after 9 more uses in this project, we are all the way down here. So I'm guessing 1 more month and this is going to be empty. I have just the littlest bit, maybe 1 or 2 uses. As of the last update, I'd used it 21 times, and so bringing in 9 more times, that brings us to 30. So I've used it 30 times to get down to there. As you can see, I've made pretty steady progress throughout the months. And yeah, hopefully I won't be using it 9 times again this month, but you never know. It is the time of year where I'm changing things up, and it's the end of the year, so I'm trying to get use out of my nail polishes. And next up was for Net Worth How Much. I did not use that. And then for the one polish that did get used this month, it is my Avon Speed Dry in Teal Waters. I used it twice, once on my toes and once on my nails, and I was able to make a mark there. Made that progress, and I do have it on my fingers today. It is alternating every other finger, so on this hand it is those two, and on this hand it is those two. And then the alternate one is an icy blue. But that is that color, Teal Waters from Avon. Made quite a bit of progress on that. It is a very thin formula, and it does take 2 to 3 coats. And yeah, I think my base coat is gone bad, because last manicure I forgot my base coat and everything turned out fine. This time I remembered my base coat, and it was a little bit gloopy, and my nail polish did not dry, and then I ended up with some bubbles. This is the worst nail of all. So I think I need a new base coat. But anyway, that doesn't have anything to do with this project. So moving on. My Mint Julep Clay Mask, I did not get around to using it this month, so there's no progress to show there. My Pacifica Ocean Citrus Mist, that is the vanilla lemon spray. I depotted that into a Poo-Pourri bottle, using it as a bathroom spray over the last month. I have that I used it 11 times, give or take, and that's all that's left. Just a teeny bit down there on the bottom, so this is definitely, I could call that an empty right now, I guess. So we could call that, sure, let's call it, I'm officially calling that an empty. We'll go ahead and mark that as an empty right now. It will be gone before the next update. It'll probably be gone after the next use, because that's just ridiculous. But that is out of my thing. And then my perfume from Pacifica, the Enchanted Woods perfume. I was trying to say worms, and that just doesn't sound good. Enchanted Worms perfume. Enchanted Woods perfume. We went from there to there. I don't know if that was last month or the month before. I have used it 4 times that I've marked this month. I may have marked it a little bit high, but it is a lovely smell. I am not wearing it today, but I wore it yesterday, So that brings it to 16 uses total. And we brought it into the project. It was at the red mark here, so 16 uses total were there, and my goal is to empty it. Next, we have from Mario Badescu, I have my facial spray in aloe, chamomile, and lavender. And we went from there down to there, and making steady progress on this. I definitely think that will be done before the end of the project. Finally, we moved on to, last month we moved on to page 2. And we had my Escape and Discovery candle from Chesapeake Bay. And this is just a little 105 gram candle. This guy here. I burned it 3 more times after bringing it in last month. And there is a little bit left, but I don't think it is safe to burn anymore. I could probably burn it 1 more time. But it is thinner on one side than the other. So I may try burning it 1 more time. We may try burning it 1 more time and call it good for that. But I've already officially called it done. I burnt quite a bit of it. It was lovely. I had already burnt it quite a bit before bringing it into this project. I think it was up here when I brought it in. So 3 uses, and that is good. It's a small candle. It burns fast. Then I brought in my Arctic Fox hair color in, I can't remember the name of the color right now, but it is my green hair color. I have not used it. I am actually preparing to color my hair tonight. So hopefully in the next video, or the next video, because I'm going to record another one after this, but the next video I will have greener hair again. And then finally, the last product I brought in last month is my Hemp's Watermelon Coconut lotion in the small size, and I have it tipped upside down, and we are right about there, so about halfway through with it. I use this mainly as hand lotion. Yeah, and I'm slowly chugging away on it. I haven't been using it as much, but it is what it is. And as I said at the beginning of the video, I don't have anything to bring in at this time. I have brought in 25 products so far, and I have finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means I have 17 products I'm working on, more or less. Hopefully next update I will come up with at least 2 or 3 more products to bring in, because I do need to bring it up to 50 before the end of the project. But still have a few months to go on that, and I can put things in at last minute, as I did last year for 50 Shades of Purple, if you watched that. And if you haven't watched it, I will try and link it up in the cards for you. And yeah, until my next video, don't forget to take care of yourselves, stay true to you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Bye 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 bye! Bye!